All right, on deck we have Haley Clarkville. But first, everyone give a big ass round of applause for David Weed, everybody. David Weed!
Woo! Thank you. Keep it going for Logan. Woo! Post with the most. Yep, that's my name, David Weed. It's gotten me in so much trouble over the years. I went to school here in Portland, over at Lincoln High School. I ran for student council. One day, the principal takes me out of class. Apparently, it's about all the posters I've been putting up around the school about vote for weed. They didn't like any of them. She's got them all pulled down, starts going through them one by one, and asks me, like, what's wrong with each of these posters? Why don't you tell me? First one, got weed. It seemed pretty innocuous, seemed all right. Next one, vote weed. I'll clean up this joint. Vote weed, don't be a dope. You know, it's pretty good puns for a 17-year-old. I'm still rocking them like 20 years later. Vote weed, let's smoke the competition. Weed, I'll be blunt. Just kicked out. Following year, they finally let me run again, so that was nice. Now you're talking to the former president of Lincoln High School. Woo, it all worked out for me, but it was hard for me growing up. I'm not the only comedian with this story. It turns out there's two other guys but I have gay moms, two lesbian moms, growing up with Nyla and Jan, a couple blocks from here, in fact. This was my childhood neighborhood. The bullies were kind of tough, but then they saw me on the Montel Williams show, on the classic episode, My Parents Are Gay! Ah! Which, like 20 years ago, that's kind of like a rare thing, but these days in Portland, that's just like a Tuesday, right? But I wasn't a very articulate queer ally that day, because they flew me to the Big Apple, smoked some weed right out of an apple, thought it was fitting right before. And then Montel starts interviewing me, and I think he's talking shit to me or something like, your mom was gay. I'm like, well, Montel, stop. I don't like how you said that. So I love Montel though, and through Montel, I have a pretty good Kevin Bacon number. One of the best in the room, I think, but I did find another person. It's also a game that no one's played for like 25 years, so some of you might be too young to remember. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's how many degrees it takes to get you to Kevin Bacon. So I'll do it backwards. We got the great Kevin Bacon in the classic movie, Beauty Shop. It's like a barber shop, but it's the one with Queen Latifah. And of course, Queen Latifah was in the Aaliyah video, I Miss You, which also had your boy Montel Williams. It's all these rappers. It's like Missy Elliott, Timbaland, DMX, and then we got Montel Williams. That'd be like a John Lennon video where they're interviewing like Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and then just like Maury Povich is there. This is bananas. But I'll tell you who this other guy is that has 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We just did me. You know, I took 3 degrees. That's my Bacon number. There's a Kevin Bacon movie called She's Having a Baby. And one of the cameos is by an actor named Will Wheaton. I'm sure a lot of y'all know Will Wheaton, who was in 3 episodes of yeah, a lot of Big Bang Theory. He was all bully and Sheldon, that big jerk. But he was also in a show here in Portland called Leverage. He's in like 3 episodes. And I was watching Leverage, and who do I see having a small speaking role? Our very own Logan Lockmiller! 2 degrees of bacon! That's why he's the host, everybody! Give it up for Logan! I'll take it. Thank you.
David Weed, everybody. David Weed. Big